Hello once more, Hedgehog Maniacs. Sonic 17 here. I'm back with more Doki Fallen Angel, which is a mod for Doki Literature Club. Last time we got started playing this, with this new psychiatrist to help with Yuri's problem and everything. But before that happened, end up seeing Monica. She still has her jealousy and everything. I just wish she didn't do that pose though, because you know how irritated I am when it comes to it. She's probably tired of me talking, because it's time to dive in, and let's do it! Do it! I rub my eyes. I rub my eyes awake. Ugh. I look over to my left to see Yuri sleeping. We may continue our dates, reading at each other's houses. I unplug my phone from the charger and check the time. Oh my god! Yuri, wake up! I grab her shoulder and lightly shake her. Huh? Oh no! Did I sleep in? I need to put on my teeth. What? That's something Patrick would say. Well, I need to first put on my teeth and brush my pants. Another SpongeBob reference. Oh man. Second video in a row, we got a SpongeBob reference. Nice one. Yuri starts to furiously get out of her bed. Get out of bed, sorry. No, Yuri. We still have a lot of time. She calms down a bit. Then why did you sound like something urgent happened? Because I showed her the calendar on my phone. Today's the last day of school. During the holiday season, we get a couple of weeks off from school. A bashful smile appears on her face. That's fantastic! Come on, you can get dressed in the spare bedroom. I finished my routine a lot earlier than Yuri, so I decided to start making breakfast. Seriously, what is with girls taking forever to get ready? I just wish I knew what happened to Natsuki though. What to make. I open the fridge and grab an unopened pack of bacon strips. Gotta get that bacon! Nice! Hopefully I have eggs as well. Bingo! I grab the egg carton and open it up. There's still about half a dozen eggs left. That's more than enough. I start the stove and begin cracking the eggs. Yuri walks into the kitchen. That smells very pleasant, Sonics. Sounds like you're in a good mood. Of course. No school is a dream for me. I have more time to read, learn new things, and I don't have to worry about human interaction. I noticeably pause. Yuri doesn't notice, and I continue cooking. Are you saying you're not going to spend time with me over the break? I didn't mean... You keep falling for my sarcasm, Yuri. I figured a smart girl like you would catch on. What was that? The eggs ready yet? I look down to see my breakfast pudding. Oh crap! I quickly snatch the spatula and scoop the eggs and bacon onto the plates. I bring the plates to the counter and take a seat. Yuri, you've been served. Thank you, Sanyax. Oh man. And I thought Sayori was the one that was allegedly run the house down. that one time. Speaking of Sayuri, I hope she's okay as well. Still haven't seen her since that moment between her and MC. Perhaps I should try to start a conversation. Do you have any plans for the break, Yuri? Besides reading? Well, not really. Well, you're always welcome to spend time with me. Are you sure? I mean, we've already spent the past month together. Without school, we could have even more time. Well, I would really like that. She gives me a soft smile. I check the time. Oh, we should probably start heading out now. We don't want to be late for the last day. I grab our plates and put them in the sink. Yuri and I head outside and start to walk to school. We arrive at the courtyard. Our first classes are at different sides of the school. We say goodbyes and head off to our respective classrooms. Class is still boring as ever. Reminds me of the brand new day mod. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Algebra? Yeah, I'm never going to use that in my entire life. So long, math. Hey, math was my favorite subject in school. Well, until I got halfway through high school anyway. There's the school bell again. The school bell snaps me out of my daze. Time to go walk Yuri home. I sling my backpack over my shoulder and head for the door. Oof! I accidentally bumped into someone. Who did the MC bump into? Natsuki! Oh, oh man, I was scared. I was scared throughout the last few videos. I was wondering what happened to Natsuki. Ever since she showed the MC where Yuri's house was. Something's not right. I can see in Natsuki's face. Natsuki? This is awkward. Oh boy. Yeah, you bumped into her. Probably gonna get a jab or something. Or a punch to the gut. Hey! It's for horses. Can you be serious for once? Alright, sorry. So I take it went well with Yuri? What makes you say that? I saw you two in the courtyard. Oh. Yeah, it went well. Good. I don't know if Natsuki knows that about Yuri's cutting, so I refrain from mentioning it. How'd it go with you? I ran home and went to bed. This conversation is going nowhere. Natsuki, I actually... Wait! I want to talk about that day! I don't like where this is going. Wait, is Natsuki talking about the argument that Monica and Yuri had before MC found Yuri in the girls' bathroom sometime back? Because I think it's where this is going. I may have accidentally given you too much information about my home life. Natsuki, it's fine. I understand if your parents are going through some financial problems. Parent? Oh. Natsuki's dad. Should've known. I'm sorry, I did. Look, just shut up and let me get this off my chest. I just need to vent to someone. And why me? Because you're the only person dumb enough to listen. Fair enough. Alright, continue then.
As I was saying, this next part pertains to you.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people see my dad as some abusive monster, but he's not. He just struggles with saving money. He has bursts of anger, and he tries hard to maintain himself. He's been taking medication to keep himself stable, but even those cost money. So, we decided it's best if I don't live with him.
Whoa! Whoa. What I'm hearing breaks my heart. More ways than one. Oh, man. This is reminding me... This is partially reminding me of Summer Hope. It must be hard to have to part with someone you've known all your life. Wait, Natsuki. How does this pertain to me? You want to stay at my house? Natsuki composes herself. Oh boy. Natsuki, you're my favorite Doki, but I got a bad feeling about this.
I knew you were a stalker.
I roll my eyes at her. Natsuki switches back to her serious mood again after her quick remark.
Well, I was wondering if you could ask Sayori if I could live with her.
Considering the last time I talked to Sayori, I don't think I could do that. I don't know.
Your neighbors, aren't you? Can you just drop by your house on your way home?
I think to myself. On one hand, Sayori never wants to see me again. But on the other hand, I don't want Natsuki to be homeless. But on my third hand, I wanted to walk Yuri home. On the fourth hand, it'll be morally wrong for me to let Natsuki be homeless. Oh boy. Your back is against the wall. MC. I have to do what's right. Alright. I'll ask.
Thanks.
I guess the conversation's over. Well, I'll go do that now.
Yeah.
I walk out of the classroom. Once I turn the corner, I make a mad dash for the gates. I hope I'm not late. I arrive at the gate, but there's no sign of Yuri. Uh-oh. I pull out my phone to call her, but it appears she's already sent me a text. I tried to wait, but I need to get home early. I'm very sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Dang it! I lean against the bricks that make up the campus walls. I'm disappointed I couldn't see Yuri today. Oh well, at least I'll see her tomorrow. I make my lonely trek home. I sing to myself to keep my sadness away. My shadow is the only one that walks beside me. Boy. Sayori is still mad at MC because of that last remark. I stop in front of Sayori's house. Here goes nothing. I attempt to take a step, but my feet are pinned to the ground. I'm frozen on the sidewalk. Come on, I can do this. I forcefully move my legs to the door. Each step feels like I'm trudging through a snowstorm. I make my way to the door. After 3 hard knocks, Sayori opens the door. Man, like I said, got a bad feeling about this. I know Sayori's mad at MC. What's she gonna do? Hey. Sayori looks bothered. Sayori,
Don't say anything! Please, just don't say anything!
Sayuri, I'm sorry I came, but I need to talk to you.
You shouldn't be sorry. It's not your fault I'm like this. I was selfish. I'm just so selfish. I'm sorry, Sonic X. I can't do this.
She goes to slam the door. The door swings forward, and before I could think of anything, I instinctively place my hand in the doorway. Sayuri's door crushes me into my fingers.
Sonic X!
My fingers begin to throb, but what's important is that I prevented Sayuri from shutting me out.
I'm so sorry.
Sayuri looks like she's about to cry. I think I'm starting to understand why she actually did what she did. Maybe. Sayuri, just listen to me! I begin to tell Sayuri everything about my encounter with Natsuki. About Natsuki's situation with her dad and her needing a place to live. I had trouble looking her in the eyes as I speak. It doesn't look like she's even listening at all. She may have tuned me out. But eventually she speaks up.
Okay.
Okay? That's it?
Natsuki deserves a place where she can feel safe. Tell her that she can live with me.
My heart becomes a little lighter. Thank you so much. I'll tell her as soon as I can. Sayuri doesn't say another word. For a moment, she just stands still staring at me. Her blue eyes glisten, and she slowly closes the door. And once again, I'm left alone. I guess I might as well catch up on some TV shows before bed. The hours went by quickly. The moonlight from my window tells me it's already nighttime. I feel bad for not getting to see Yuri today, but hopefully I can make it up to her tomorrow. I'm glad I was able to help out Natsuki, however. I still feel sick after the look Sayuri gave me, but maybe this is a good thing? Let's hope so. Maybe Natsuki can help Sayuri with her depression, something that I failed to do. I gradually head upstairs and go to bed. I awaken in the sanctity of my blankets. The first day of the break, when every student doesn't have a care in the world. I take a moment to just stare at my ceiling, the morning glow peeking through my blinds. I can't help but have a smile on my face. I have a strong feeling today would be a good day. Hopefully I'm right. After enjoying the feeling of naturally waking up, I climb out of bed. I do my morning stretches and head to the bathroom. As I'm eating breakfast, I decide to call Yuri. Answer. Hello? Good morning, Yuri. Good morning, Sonic X. Despite still being very early, Yuri's voice shows no sign of tiredness. She must be a morning person. Sounds like you slept well. I did. Yuri pauses just long enough for me to speak up. Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I got caught up with something after class. I swear I tried to get out, but it was... Sonic X, it's okay. I'm sure you had a good reason. Plus, I can never be mad at you. I begin to blush. Well, in that case, I wanted to ask you something. Okay, ask away. Well, I thought that we could, We could what? I feel Yuri knows what I'm going to ask her, but rather than sparing me from my feelings, she just decides to tease the question instead. That you can come over today? Perhaps we can watch a movie or something? There's There's a moment of silence as Yuri ponders the question.
I'd love to.
Really?
Of course. I'll be there in about an hour if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll see you then.
Bye-bye, X.
Bye. I hang up the phone. I pump my fist in excitement before realizing. What are we going to do? I told you we could watch a movie. I need to get my head out of my ass. Probably. It's just two friends of opposite genders alone in a house. Dang it. Alright, I need to calm down. Yuri and I have spent a lot of time together. We shared a kiss. Hell, we even slept in the same bed. It was a very big bed though, but the same bed nonetheless. So why do I feel so different? It feels as if our relationship has grown in some way. I no longer see Yuri as the girl she presents herself as. To me, she's no longer that shy girl who steers away from anyone who talks to her. She's just a normal girl. Sure, she still needs help, and we still need to get rid of her knife collection. But my mind relaxes as I feel that I've actually made progress. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Maybe. I've set up some small snacks and glasses for us so we can each watch the movie. Yuri should be arriving any second. Snacks? Check. Deodorant? Check. Clean clothes? Check. Movie? Uh-oh. I haven't picked a movie yet. What am I gonna... Uh-oh. I have to answer the door. Hello. I think I remember seeing this in We Are the Literature Club. And I believe I saw this in Eggs and Music as well. But let's continue. Yuri. I put on my most inviting smile. Hey!
Hello, X.
I gestured for her to come inside.
Thanks for inviting me, X.
I waved my hand in front of my face. Don't worry about it. It's the least I could do for not walking you home yesterday.
What a gentleman.
I begin to blush as my face grows hot. I swear I turned my AC on. Another AC joke, isn't it? I suppose chivalry isn't dead after all? I gesture for her to take a seat on the couch as I walk over to the TV stand.
Oh, X, you didn't tell me what we're going to watch.
And there's the question that drives the nail in the coffin.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I just said that it would be a surprise. It would be a surprise for both of us. Yuri likes horror. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe action. Who doesn't love superhero movies? Or maybe a romance. Don't be dumb, X. That only works in movies and games. Hey, isn't this a game you're in right now? Oh, man. Anyway. What about a comedy? I'll be able to see Yuri laugh. Or maybe that one movie where everything was a dream. Titanic.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
At this point, I'm starting to sweat. What do I do? Aha! Light bulb!
What was that?
I turn and look at her. Ah, you have to guess which movie we're watching.
I'm not good at guessing.
Give it your best shot. Yuri thinks for a moment. I got her right where I want her.
Well, I've been really wanting to see the movie Misery.
There's a movie about the state of Missouri?
I've read the novel and I've been wanting to compare it to the movie.
Oh, Misery! By that King Dude! Yuri gives me a look of disappointment. Why am I like this? I took back to the TV stand. Please have misery, please have misery, please have misery. I look at the back where I stored the movies my parents used to own. All of a sudden I spot it. You're a good guesser, Yuri. Huh? I turn around and present the case to her. Her lavender eyes brighten up and reflect the sunlight seeping from the window. How? She sounds baffled as she can't believe she guessed right. Truth is, whatever movie she guessed was going to be the one that I picked. And of course, luck was involved with whether or not I had the movie on hand. That's what I like to call the one step ahead trick. Oh man. Anyway, I pop the disc in the tray and play it. Meanwhile, Yuri gathers the horrors devours of the coffee table. What's that supposed to be? Wait, am I supposed to sit on the couch with Yuri or sit on the other? This is a date, correct? I guess I didn't say, but it was heavily implied. Am I overthinking this? Probably. So yes. I snap out my thoughts and turn to Yuri. Is everything okay? Yeah. Everything's fine. I walk to the couch Yuri is sitting on. Is this seat taken? Yuri smiles cutely. For you. Not at all. I plop down next to her. Partway through the movie, and Yuri and I have already consumed all the snacks I laid. This movie is pretty good, but I'm having a hard time focusing with Yuri in my view. Why watch a movie about a writer with broken legs, when instead I could just stare at Yuri all day? I don't know. She turns to me slightly. In the book, she cuts off his foot. Huh? Oh, I was just pointing out the differences between the novel and the movie. Oh. That came a bit more enthusiastic than I wished. This isn't boring for you, isn't it? Is it, Sanyex? What? No! I'm really enjoying the movie so far. Yuri grabs the remote and lowers the volume a bit. Then, what's the main character's name? What? The main character. What's his name? Alright, I know this. Think, Sanyex. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're gonna have to excuse me for a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. Pretty sure it was Paul, right? Brain blast! What? Paul Sheldon. Yuri looks shocked. I'm sorry I doubted you. No problem, Yuri. We both turned back to the screen. Is now my chance? She's distracted. I should make my move. Would it be weird if I did? Would it be weird if I didn't? I think it would be vice versa. I mean, we kissed. What's an arm wrap compared to that? I maneuvered my arm ever so slowly as if it were moving through molasses. I gently placed my hand over Yuri's shoulder. She does a double take at my arm, then looks at me. Not a single word is spoken. She simply smiles and leans into me. Her head lays softly on my shoulder. I can't help but feel the corners of my mouth rise as well. We continue to finish the movie in the comforting silence. The credits roll. Yuri moves off my arm, which has now fallen asleep. What do you think? It was good. A well thought out and suspenseful story. I'm glad I picked it. As am I. Either she didn't catch my ploy, or she doesn't want to embarrass me. Although I couldn't help but notice all the differences from the book. Like what? After saying that, I instinctively regret those lines. Where to start? Yuri goes off on an incomprehensible tangent about the movie. I try to follow along, but I can't quite understand what she's saying. I'm too busy staring at the way her eyes reflect the orange sun peeking through the window. Right, Sonyex? Uh-oh. Yeah. I completely agree. Huh? Yuri stares at me as if I'm one of her books. I'm glad you see it my way. I silently exhale. I just hope this doesn't come back into play. Thank God she didn't pry that question any further. I suppose I should be going home now. If I wait any longer, I'll have to walk in the dark. That's to save us time, Yuri. Huh? Yuri gives me a confused glance. Because at night, if you get into danger, you can shine a light in the sky and call for Batman. What? Oh boy. You can't do that during the day. Yuri tries to hold it for laughter. but eventually she gives in. I'm serious, Sonyex. I have to go. Can't stay the night? I don't even have a chance to close. But I stop myself before saying, who said we're going to need clothes? Where's the MC going with this? I understand. Yuri stands up. Thank you for today, Sonyex. This was a lovely evening. Yuri bends down and places a light kiss on my cheek. She quickly turns and leaves as I notice her cheeks turn bright red. I'm left sitting on the couch with a stupidly large grin on my face. If you told me a year ago I would have a relationship like this, I would fill out your papers to be taken to the mental asylum. But now I've changed. I feel a lot more confident. Like I can take on anything the world throws at me. I guess we'll just have to see what fate takes us. I open my eyes at the sun as the sun casts its light on my face. The sunlight creates a soft glow. Usually that means those heavy clouds looming over. We'll most likely get some showers late today. I grab my phone and look at the time. Holy crap, I'm going to be late! Jumping out of bed, I begin to start my daily routine. Wait, what's the MC going to be late for? Today's Yuri's second appointment with Dr. Langton. Oh, don't you mean Dr. Peter Langton? Oh boy. Anyway, he was excited to continue working with Yuri and believes that he can really help her. I wonder he'll say when she tells him about her cuts. Yuri promised me she'll open up about them today. I'll do my best to support her. I continue my trek into the kitchen. Pulling out my phone, I check the time. I don't have a lot of time left. I swipe a cereal bar, and then swing open my fridge. Luckily, I remember to buy milk this week. I pour the milk into the bowl and drop the cereal bar inside. Why isn't it? Wait, no. Why isn't it working? All of a sudden, realization hits me. Oh. I fished the soggy cereal out of the bowl. One day I'm going to have a proper breakfast. Can't catch a break with your breakfasts, huh, MC? Oh, man. Anyway, I pull out my phone and once again text Yuri. On my way. Almost immediately, Yuri responds. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'm not sure why Yuri feels it's necessary to type it so formally, but I suppose it's a bit cute. I finish my sorry excuse for a meal and head out the door towards Yuri's house. I walk up and ring the doorbell. Yuri opens the door. She's got her casual look again. Well, her mod casual outfit. Hello, Sonics. Hey, you ready to go? I suppose so. It's okay to be nervous. Just remember, I'll be right next to you the entire time. Thank you. I truly appreciate everything that you've done for me. My face starts to turn red. Don't mention it. Yuri locks the door and we begin to walk to Dr. Langton's office. We arrive at the psychiatrist's office. Dr. Langton is standing at the door waiting for us. Ah, right on time. It's a pleasure to meet you two again. I once again give him a firm handshake. He turns to Yuri. Hesitantly, Yuri raises a shaky hand. Dr. Langton takes hold of it. Pleasure to meet you again, miss. Shall we begin? I want Sonya X to join. Both Dr. Langton and I share looks of shock as Yuri speaks up. I would feel more comfortable if he was with us. The doctor stares at us. He pauses for a moment before deciding to speak. Very well. You two step inside my office. Hey, doesn't this background remind me of something I did? I think this was in Reorg the Literature Club as well when I did part 1. And another mod I did recently, Spirits. Interesting. Anyway, we follow him in. We take a seat on the couch. Well, Yuri, would you like to start by saying anything? Yuri looks over at me and we lock eyes for a few moments. I grab her hand and lightly squeeze it. I want to show you. There's something else I didn't tell you. Dr. Langton stares quizzically at Yuri, but doesn't open his mouth. She begins to roll up her sleeve. Yuri begins to tell him everything she told me several days ago. About how she used cutting as a getaway from life, and then about how it developed into an addiction. She talks in between sobs with Dr. Langton, but sits quietly. While Dr. Langton sits quietly, intently staring at her with a blank yet stern expression. I sit quietly as well, gripping Yuri's hand tightly as she continues her story. I find myself having to hold back tears listening to this all over again. Eventually she finishes. This is something very serious. Give me a moment. Dr. Langton gets up from his seat and goes to his computer. He begins typing what sounds like an email. A small piece of paper comes out of his printer. Then comes back to us. Here's a prescription for some antidepressants. They're used to suppress different emotions and relax the body. It will help to suppress certain feelings you may get. Yuri takes a slip of paper. Thank you. After answering a few more of our questions, Dr. Langton escorts us out of his office. Thank you for coming today, and also for bringing this up to me. And Yuri? He bends down to the eye level with her. Everything's going to be okay. He shoots her a big smile, but Yuri continues to stare at him blankly. This day may have been too much for her. Dr. Langton walks back into his office. I turn back to Yuri and can see she's visibly shaken. I look at the clock on the wall. Yuri, why don't we go somewhere to relax? We've had a pretty tense day today, wouldn't you say?
Okay.
Yuri and I take our leave. Huh. I think this was part of Gotcha Life. Don't judge me. I remember seeing this in Memorial as well. Done by Slightly Simple. Anyway, we find ourselves walking through a public park. I turn to her. This is nice, huh, Yuri?
I will say, it is nice to get some fresh air. It feels like the weight of the world has finally been lifted off my shoulders.
Hey Yuri, I know what would be good.
And what's that?
I take her hand and run up into the trees. Wow, this is cool. I got a bit lost, but after a few minutes we reach a clearing. It's been a long time since I visited this place. Here it is. I wave my arms in a theoretical display. This area brings back a lot of good memories. Sayuri and I stumbled upon this place when we were kids. It was our own secret spot where we would play. One time she fell in the river and I had to jump in and grab her. Her parents were really mad that day.
Sonny X, this is breathtaking.
No, you're breathtaking. Yuri stares at the clearing overlooking the water. I stare too, but not at the same view as her. To me, she's far more beautiful than this scenery. I watch as her violet hair blows in the breeze. Her eyes sparkle like stars as she stares out into the seemingly infinite landscape. She keeps a calm and content expression on her face. I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, but it seems as if a ray of sunlight is shining on her. It's solely on her. A ray of light traveling thousands of miles just to reflect off her face. It makes her look as if she's glowing. We both stand in the clearing, lost to time, taking in our respective views. I can only imagine what she's thinking. The sun hangs low in the sky. Eventually, I decide to break the silence. We should head back now. It's getting late.
Huh?
Yuri looks at me as I just pulled her through a portal.
Already?
She looks disappointed. I notice her shivering. With the sun falling, the light breeze becomes colder and colder. We can come back another time, I promise.
Okay.
Yuri softly smiles as we turn our backs to the horizon. We walk back to the main pathway in silence. You know, we could have a picnic here one day. Yuri perks up.
Really?
I can't help but laugh at the excitement in Yuri's voice. It's probably the first time I've ever heard her sound so genuine. Of course. We'll have some food, make me some tea, a book, and we'll come when it's bright and sunny.
I like that.
I wrap my arm around Yuri. She doesn't even falter. I can feel her tense body relax as if all the moments that had led up to this have been wiped from existence. If only it was as easy as a snap to wipe half of everything out of existence. I quietly laugh at myself, and for a second I feel like a normal person again. Well, we're here.
Thank you for walking me home, Sonny X.
No problem. And Natsuki said Shively was dead. Yeah, I think she did say that a little bit ago. I think she did say that earlier in the mod. I'll be off then. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, we're not having this awkward conversation again. You know what? I'd love to spend the night. Really? Are you surprised I want to spend a lot of time with you? No, it's just that not a lot of people enjoy spending time with me. I wrap my arm around Yuri as we walk inside. Well, Yuri, I'm not a lot of people. Really? We walk in and I take a seat on the couch. Sonyex, what are you doing? What? Yuri grabs me and yanks me off the couch. Whoa! What did I do? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's just... you haven't showered yet. And you sat on the couch. I let out a long sigh. I suppose I am pretty sweaty from all this walking. Alright. Yuri looks on with a worried expression. From the bottom of my heart, my bad. I accept your apology. Yuri gives me a soft smile. Now, enough with the formality. I'll head upstairs to shower. Then we could, I don't know, read or something? That sounds lovely. I turn around and head upstairs. I only take a few steps before turning around and walking back down. Yuri? Yes, darling? I cock my stump back a bit. Darling? That's new. Well, I can get used to it, however. Anyway, I don't have a change of clothes. Oh, well, you can use mine. Excuse me? Yuri scans me head to toe. We're about the same height. It takes every inch of willpower of me not to comment on the drastic differences between mine and Yuri's thickness. What's wrong, Sonyex? What's wrong, Sonyex? You don't feel comfortable in wearing a kimono? My face grows hot as if Yuri has no AC in her house. No, I can wear a kimono. Kimono. That. Well, in that case, they'll be in the middle drawer. Yuri walks away with a sense of victory in her step. Meanwhile, my face is red from ear to ear. I guess it's time to throw out my masculinity and put on women's pajamas. Not to sound mean, but I am somewhat fortunate Yuri doesn't have any friends to tell this to. If Natsuki found out about this, I'll never live it down. Oh boy. Just imagine if Natsuki found out. I continue my trek upstairs. After my shower, I come back down in a dark blue kimono. Yuri does a poor job at covering up her laughter. Yeah, get your laughs out now. I don't know about you, but I think I rock this computer pretty well. I do a quick spin to show myself off. You do look rather dashing. Yuri is holding a tray with a teapot and 2 little cups. It appears she also gets dressed in her own sleepwear. The tea must still be fresh as I can see the steam rising off. I thought we could sit down and have a cup of tea while listening to the rain. I've been so caught up in my appearance that I didn't realize that it was now pouring outside. Oh, alright. That sounds like a great idea. Do you mind if we go upstairs? My bedroom has a bigger window. Sure. Once in her room, I take a seat on her bed. Yuri pours us both some tea and hands me my cup. Thank you. Yuri next pulls out a book. Would you mind if we finished it? Infinite Isolation. The book Yuri and I experienced together for the past few months. The book with a twisted story of loss that brought us together, and now we're on the last chapter. Sure. The corners of her mouth grow. Teacups in hand, we enter our usual reading position. However, this time our bodies are even closer together. For a while we just sit in silence, drinking, reading, and listening to the rain. We're on the last few lines of the book. Looks like we're reading again. I sit down in the corner of this cell. I don't know what's worse if I'm honest. Being surrounded by 4 concrete walls, or the fact that I'm alone. If there's one thing that all humans share, it's a fear of loneliness. Most people can accept death. Some people aren't scared of tight spaces, or spiders, or the dark. But loneliness? There's nothing scarier than that. Because when you're alone, you have no one to help you overcome your fear. I look out the small window near the top of the cell. Sakura. It's blooming. It must be spring then. That means I've been in here for... I'm not sure really. How do you track time when you can't even see the sun? I look at my bandaged arm. I've watched myself fall into insanity, come out, then dive right back in. It's like a cycle. I've been here so long I can realize when I begin to lose my mind. Even my hallucinations don't want to talk to me anymore. Boom, boom, boom. A monster is banging its hood outside my door. I scatter towards the center of the room and face it. The banging grows louder and louder, closer and closer, then stops. I stand in the center of the room, my heart pounding. The air is thick. I don't dare make a sound, for I feel breaking the fragile silence. My vision focuses on the steel door that has kept me locked away. A sound of scraping metal plays and fills the room. I shut my ears instinctively, but my eyes never leave the door. I hold my breath, and the door creaks open. Wait, what? That's it? I look at Yuri. I suppose we have to wait for part 2 to come out. I let out a sigh. Fair enough. I set the book on the nightstand. I enjoyed it. Really? Yes. Thank you for sharing this book with me. Yuri turns red as she tries to hide her smile. We continue to listen to the raindrops pour. Once the tea is all but gone, Yuri lets out a yawn. Tired? Yuri closes her eyes and rests her hand on my shoulder. We slide up next to each other as we listen to the outside world. The melodic symphony of raindrops continue to pound on the roof. Sanyex. Yeah? This may be an odd question, but... how come your parents are never home? Eh? Oh, I'm sorry. If that's too personal, No, it's fine. I think it's important you know. I put my arm around her and pull her close. Whoa! Hello! That's interesting. Oh boy. The sound of rain continues to echo throughout the room. I can feel our heartbeats sink into the rhythm of them hitting the roof. When I was a kid, maybe 10 or 11ish, my parents got hit with a bit of a financial problem. I was real young, so I don't remember the specifics of it. However, I do remember my parents sitting me down and telling me they were separating. They made me choose who I wanted to live with. I know it may seem like a lot to put on a child, but they wanted to make sure they did what was best for me. In the end, I chose to stay with my dad, and thus my mom left. I'm sorry. It's fine. It was a long time ago. After my mom left, she got a job in the big banking company and moved away. I was lucky enough, however, for both of my parents to be civil, and both still agreed to take care of me. You are very lucky to have two parents who care about you. That's what I thought as well. Eventually, my dad's business tanked, and once again we hit a financial hole. After he left for the military... He left you? Basically. After his business fell, he couldn't afford to raise me, and with my mom a quarter across the world, she couldn't be there for me either. So the only way my dad could earn money was to join the military. They give him checks, most of which go to the house for bills and stuff. And with the money my mom gives me, I use on groceries and other commodities. It's not much, but it's enough to get by without struggling. Well, physically I'm fine, but it does get lonely. Being home by yourself for months at a time. Yuri looks deeply at me. Her eyes glisten. She moves her hand and brushes her thumb along my cheek. It's only now that I realize I've been lightly crying this entire time. Yuri throws her arms over me and buries her head into my chest. Thank you. For what? For telling me your story. I relax a bit. I place my hand on Yuri and begin to lightly pat her head. Her soft breathing begins to calm my nerves. I listen to the pounding of raindrops as I close my eyes. I lean back onto the bed. Yuri and I lay resting on each other. Sanyex, can you promise me something? What is it? Whenever the sequel of the book comes out, A Sakura's Guide, can we read together? I remained silent for a moment. I thought that was already implied. Well, I didn't want to assume anything. Fair enough. I began to run my fingers through her soft hair. Okay, I promise that when the book comes out, we will read it together. Yuri doesn't say anything in return, instead she just hugs me tighter. I love you, Sanyex. I love you too. There's that word again. The word I quite don't understand the meaning of. But yet, I still say it. Because it's the only word that I can think of in the moment. Her soft voice bids me good night, and I slowly drift out of consciousness. I'm stopping here, Hedgehog Maniacs. This was very interesting. With Natsuki, finding out that Natsuki was homeless. Also with Yuri, MC Yuri having another date at his house. And the two of them going back to see Dr. Peter Langton. Things really got interesting in that story at the end. It was something. You have to wait till the next video to find out what's going on with this one. SonicX17 is signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.